Hello. The construction of a property is really important to us to ensure it provides adequate security. As a lender, we need to make sure the property is going to be mortgageable and saleable in years to come. In this video, we'll be looking at the most common construction types. The standard construction types that we accept consist of brick, stone, or timber frame with outer walls of brick, stone, or block. We'll now take a look at the other main types. Timber-framed construction is a method of building that uses a timber framework as the primary structural support for the walls of the building. Buildings constructed before 1900 can be considered. If construction was between 1900 to 1960, this is unacceptable due to the risk of structural defects from the materials used during this period, such as soft wood. Buildings that are constructed after 1960 are acceptable following the introduction of the National Building Regulations, which saw restrictions put in place on certain materials. Another thing to consider is if the property has a listed status, which could also affect our decision to lend. A common form of concrete construction is precast reinforced concrete, also known as PRC. These do not perform as well as intended due to the defective mix of materials used. These are unacceptable even if repaired due to the impact on saleability. We do, however, accept wimpy no fines due to it consisting of no fine aggregates and being free of defective concrete. Properties that have up to 20% of the exterior wall as single skin are acceptable. There must also be no adverse structural or damp issues, and if the single skin walls are on an upper floor, they can be considered if the roof is securely tied in. Where single skin walls cover 2 floors or the full building, these are not acceptable due to the potential impact on the structural integrity of the building. Other types of construction we consider are steel-framed if they were built after 2001. Before this date, properties weren't energy efficient and were prone to corrosion as a result of condensation and poor insulation. Modern methods of construction will be considered on an individual basis, subject to the full specification of materials, along with all the appropriate certificates and warranties. For more videos and information on our lending criteria, please visit our webpage.